Hi there. This is the fifth in our series of videos on how to use Constant Contact for the ELCA Youth Ministry Network. And in this video, we are going to look at how we actually send a video, send an email newsletter, sorry. Again, we got the newsletter all finished. You've had somebody else proof it. It's been checked. You know, you're confident. It's ready to go. It looks good. All the colors flow together. It's all good to go. You get the idea. This represents the network, so we want to take it pretty seriously and not have it not have it look bad. So it's a good idea to have somebody check it out. Once you're all set, hit save just to double check and make sure you got everything saved. Click finish and it'll take you to a screen where there are really just a couple of steps you want to pay attention to. This will tell you the status. Right now it's set in draft mode, so it's not going anywhere. This will allow you to select who it's being mailed to, and this will allow you to select the date and the time it's being mailed. You can either send it immediately or send it to go out another day in the future. So really, kind of only two things you need to worry about. Selecting who it goes to. You click this list and it will give you a list of, these are all the different mailing lists that we have. Lists for our leadership groups, lists for staff, lists for each by region, lists for different teams, lists for whatever it might be. We got tons and tons of lists. Only please send to the list that you're responsible for. The General Network newsletter, for example, we have 3,645 names. It's really important that our email that we send weekly, people don't start to consider that spam, and so we don't want to overmail to them. So only select your group. In this case, we selected the regional facilitators because we want you to get the newsletters for each other so you know what the others are up to and the region that it's being sent from. So region 2, click there and that would go to the folks in that region. We'll try to keep that list as up to date as possible. You click save and then you move on. You go to the schedule email. To schedule the email, you have options here. You can send now. As you can see right now it's in draft mode. Send now. If you click send now and then you click save, that email is being sent. So we're not actually going to do that because the email we know isn't really done, so we're not going to send it. But we would say let's schedule it. So we pick a day, schedule it, click on the calendar. Let's say we want it to go next Wednesday. We want it to go at, we'll say we want it to go at 11 o'clock Eastern time in the morning. Now, here's the thing. Studies have shown, according to Constant Contact, that the most effective time to mail email newsletters like this are in mid-morning to late morning on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. Lots of reasons behind that, usually mostly with people's schedules, but that's just the best time to send. So I usually target things to go. The network newsletter goes at 10 a.m. on Tuesdays generally. So we set that time for when we want it to be sent. Click this box so that the newsletter gets archived. So we have it in our system, and this box and this little share thing will show up so people who receive it can Twitter or Facebook save the newsletter as well. You click save and your email has been successfully scheduled. So next Wednesday this email will be sent. Now we're not actually going to send it, so I'm going to reset it to draft status here just for safety's sake. One other thing I want to show you quickly in the emails, the listing of all the emails. Here's the listing of the history of the emails that we send. This one goes all the way back to September of 2009. If you go back other pages, this goes back years. You don't have to recreate an email. Once you do all this work on an email newsletter, you can copy it. So in May, the person doing the Region 2 newsletter is going to click copy on the April newsletter. Just take out the word copy of and then change the date to whatever day it is in May. May 10th, we'll say. Click next. Click next again, and you've got last month's newsletter with this month's date. And all you need to do is go through and edit. So all the style, everything you set up is already there. Just change the information. So month to month, you can use the same template just by copying. It's a great way of saving time. The first newsletter is a little time consuming, but after that it gets really easy. That's all you need to know about Constant Contact. If you have any other questions, please contact me or Catherine. We'd be happy to help with it. It's a great program, a great tool. We hope it helps for you. Thanks and have a great day.